up everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to Game of the Month, temporary name. The series that is somehow even more late than it usually is. Sorry about it, it's just that life is, 1.5 meter tall called Katie. I have been unable to record shit for God knows how long, and if I have to go to Greece again this month, I swear to God I'm gonna round up the Romans and we're gonna invent that place again. Yeah, please be a darling, put the rules on the screen, and as a heads up, if you watched last year's actual superior game of the year, you already know 3/4 of this list, but there is a difference. Unlike actual superior game of the year, I will be yapping a lot. Everybody on the same rhythm, let's start this dance. Listen, this one is absolutely and complete cheating because I did not finish this game. Technically I finished, technically I didn't. It's a curious little case. This right here might look like Fire Emblem The Binding Blade, but it's not. You fool! You absolute fool! What you're looking at right now is called Project Amber, a ROM hack that aims to fix the many... Okay, I better stop counting now because there were too many problems in Fire Emblem 6, I promise. And so this project was born. I forgot who made it. Gaia, could you pretty please put on the screen who did it? And this guy did it. Everybody say thanks to this guy. And honestly, did a fucking banger of a job. The main things this ROM hack does is rebalancing, because truth be told, Fire Emblem 6 does not need much more aside from the rebalancing. But it also gives us some new sprites, even let us check out the range of the enemy. At heart, it is still FE6. But now it doesn't follow design mentalities from Fire Emblem 1. I really want to finish this game at some point, but I am currently living at a point that I want to finish my backlog instead of replaying things. And let's end it here because I know if I keep talking I'm gonna start ranting about FE6. For example, Roy! This one is weird, and I mean, in every sense of the word, this game is weird. Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land... Wait, did I get the title right? Oh crikey, no, it's the opposite. It's Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. It doesn't make it more sense to be the opposite, like the third Mario Land, which is Wario Land. Why is the first Wario Land? You know what, forget it. But unlike everybody else, I do think it's fair to keep the Super Mario Land 3 title on this game. This is way closer to Mario than you think. If I can have the weirdest complaint about this game, is that it is lacking Wario. Now you can point at the screen and say, but he's right there! And I'll say, yes he is, but he isn't much of a Wario. I do not have anything on the screen about it, but I can ad-lib. Wario in this game does differentiate itself from Mario because Mario is, acrobatic, platforming guy, jumps around. Wario has absolutely none of that. He is fat, he bashes things, there's not really much platforming here, and the problem will arrive when that's pretty much all you have for the game. This is a slower, less acrobatic Mario. Consequently, you don't do much aside from walking and bashing things. When you can, because your ability to ram things is a power-up. The one and only game on the series to do that. But as a first goddamn attempt, it was fine. I want to say there was a focus on coins, but there really wasn't. I mean, if you played other Wario Lands, you probably have the notion of collecting a lot of money. In this game, you should collect a lot of money, but not really incentivized. It is very weird. I would need to open the game and get some examples, but the game wants you to get a lot of money. Technically, it doesn't force you, but the idea at the end of the game, you should have a lot of money. But in other games you have chests, enemy will drop money. On those games you can get a lot of loot. On this one, not really. Well, you can pause the game and cheat, but there is no real incentive to get money, which does help this feel like, again, a weird Mario. But the power-ups are cool. That is the note I have. The power-ups are cool, really like them, really like to see them back. God damn it, we need a new Wario Land. I also have this note saying treasures. I do not remember what it means because I wrote this down last year, but there we go, there are treasures. I don't know why I noted this. This is a weird game. If there is a game that screams, mate, we are trying to figure this shit out, it's this one. But this game is piss easy and very short. At the very least, play this game just so you can say, what the fuck was that? I mean, I do like a Mario RPG. I don't like this Mario RPG all that much, but I do like a Mario RPG. This game drags, Everywhere you can picture a game being a drag, this game does it, I promise. And to me, of course, the biggest sin a game can have is making me not want to battle, and then proceeding to force me to battle anyway. Bloody hell. The battles are not bad as a system. It's not a matter of they did not know what they were doing when they were designing the battle system. And I know that saying this while talking about Paper Mario just brought some more flashbacks to some of you, didn't it? The really real problem this game has with battle is that you're going to enter a battle and then there's gonna be bloody 7 enemies, already too much, and 2 of them are going to be fucking flying and we just go, shit, how the fuck do I deal with these guys? And our partner is going to be fucking useless because they'll need to use them to progress on the story, but they can do shit on this battle, and then you're going to finish that battle and thinking, god damn it, that took way too long, and then you're going to encounter another battle, and the process repeats itself. Although it has to give the point, this is a good battle system. If it went by quicker, it would be fantastic. But it doesn't, so it's a bloody nightmare. And then there is the story. This is, unlike the battle, this is something I heard about the game before I played it. This game has pacing issues, and then I played it. Oh lord in heaven! Yeah mate, I'm talking to you, how the fuck did you let this happen? Well yeah, I get it, free will, but shit! Different pacings for different games, of course, especially for RPGs. Not everything needs to be built the same for it to work. But we arrive at a problem. When the pacing doesn't work, I'm pretty sure the remake fixes this, but I didn't play the remake, I played the original version. So I'm going to shit talk the original version. Fuck! I do believe there is an art to figuring out pacing. How to make it feel like the player is progressing constantly. Let's just take a look at Metroid. That's a series that does this perfectly. Except the second half of Super, but I'm not here to shit talk Super Metroid today. And Paper Mario, I swear to god, not a single chapter goes by that we don't get the most artificial roadblock ever seen to man. And Bird, this game doesn't have pacing issues, it has a pacing crash that was going at 50 miles per hour. Which I don't know if it is very fast or not, but America, for the love of god, use normal people measurements. It's horrible. I mean, at the beginning it's kinda chill, is the normal roadblock unnecessary, sure, but it's normal, it's just, I'll have to deal with this now, alright. And then there's chapter 4, and that is, I was about to walk into the ocean and disappear. And chapter 5 is no fucking better, I was about to sink a whole goddamn island again. But I will say this game does have a nice story. I mean, this is no Iliad, but honestly, a very fun story. Simple, straightforward, not that straightforward, but simple to understand, to digest. It's funny, it has great characters. Were not for the fact that I was about to suppress the nearest person next to me, I would have loved this story. And right here I have the notes I took while playing the game. Ahem. I saw a game show hosted by a Twomp and a Pianta soap opera. These are the arguments as to why the story is kinda good sometimes. Actually, the Pianta stuff was very nice. As much as it was a blue balling as fuck, it was a nice story, I like it. I can't complain about chapter 3, chapter 3 is indeed very good. If you want proof of how old these notes are, one of the notes is, I miss Mario and Luigi. When life rocks you, you rock back. That should be on a shirt. This is the only game to have a Princess Peach shower scene, and still 20 years later I have many questions about this. It's also the only game that has, and I quote, an invisible naked Princess Peach walking around in a hallway. This is someone's fetish. How was this scene made? Vivian, that's all the bullet point says. Vivian is probably my favorite Mario character. Starting now, this game has a boss for everyone. It has a Goth Dummy Mommy for Gaia, it has the dragon for me. Although I will say Hooktail is the biggest nevermind I ever did in my life. I was kinda into it, and then I was absolutely not into it. And these were the notes I took on the last boss. Hold on, last boss, Queen being a bitch, Bobby was dead, Vivian was half dead, Mario was poisoned, I had 8 FP and 5 HP. Oh god. And somehow I nailed enough power bosses to kill. I couldn't believe it. I do kinda remember that, and yeah, I couldn't believe it. Just like how I can't believe people truly believe this is the greatest Mario RPG, there I said it. So last year, I was on a very big Star Fox groove. No real reason, my brain just does this. It goes, you must consume this thing. And so I do. and I'm currently doing this with racing games. Just wait until Game of the Year, I'll have a lot of things to say. So let's start this with Star Fox 2. Believe it or not, my first Star Fox was the Super Nintendo game. I'm not that old, I just played this game for no real reason, and I do quite like it. And Star Fox 2, well, for once I am indeed very glad that this game was released after, oh crikey, 30 years? But this game's confusing. Be honest with me, to the 5 people listening to this who played Star Fox 2, did you understand what you were supposed to do? Cause I didn't. I tried to play this game for the first time way back in the day, right after I finished Star Fox 1, but then I didn't understood what I was doing, so I turned it off. I'll give it a second chance and it's good, it's bad, it's complicated. The worst part about the game, no doubt, there are no on-rail segments. And instead we have a lot of dogfights, a lot of dogfights. Not only they are not as fun as the on-rail segments, you are trying to do a dogfight on the Super Nintendo. I have been drunk on a roller coaster before, and it is less confusing than this. But I will stand, this is way more impressive than people give it credit for. Who the fuck cares about 4K 60 FPS? Look at this shit! This is Zelda 3D running on a piece of hardware that came out in 1991. This is impressive. And more than that, have you seen the walkthrough stages? I was mind blown by that. And it was 2024. I mean, sure, it looks archaic as whole hell, but I don't care. This is way more interesting. I do really like the walkthrough stages, as confusing as they can be, I do really like them. There are funny little things to walk around, fucking spaceship going I like the randomness of the game, gives some very cool, very nice replay value. Is it a perfect game? No, absolutely not. This isn't really a game you can recommend to Josh Gamer. You know, the motherfucker on the interwebs complaining about graphics and FPS and etc. Don't talk to Josh Gamer, okay? This is the game you recommend to your weird fuck of a friend. And luckily, I am that kind of friend, and I do really like this game. Now Star Fox 64, yeah, that might be perfect. I have it on my notes, right here. I finished this game twice the same day, and then I played 5 times in 3 days, medically qualifying it as an addiction. 64, I don't even have notes on it, I'm just gonna ad-lib. It is a bloody brilliant game. Very simple, still just Star Fox. You know, furries in space, shooting things, is an on-rail shooter. It's not anything that's gonna blow your mind. But for once, this is on a console that can actually run 3D games. Finally! 3 games in, huh? And it is hard to explain what makes this game click so much. Because again, it is a simple game. This is the type of game you can show to your mom, and she will understand. But it is how everything is constructed. It is the levels, the progression, the controls, the enemies. There I said, now that I'm thinking, this is a masterpiece. I can't really prove this because goddamn, this is game of the month. This isn't supposed to be a video where I go in depth about the game. This is just your local lunatic, me, rambling about games I played recently. But 64 is a magical game. On surface level, it's a simple but fun game. It is a space shooter, you go through fun places, you shoot evil guys, you shoot a couple of things, a couple of giant robots. Simple fun, right? But what brings the game from wonderful to beautiful is that this game is obscenely well designed. There is not a single dull moment on this game. And even when there is, contradicting myself just now, even when there is a dull moment, it's because you know something's coming. And that's not even to mention the secrets, the replayability. If you want to get everything on this game, you will be working. I do not believe in perfection, but if it exists, this game is bloody close to it. It's so close. The Star Fox franchise is basically just a big rehash of 64. Actually, 64 is a rehash of the first one. Yes, you got why this franchise is dead, right? And those were the games of the month. Wait, shit, I don't have an outro. Ah, scheiße, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh no, I got nothing. Okay, plan B. I'm running away. Gaia, I need a distraction. What the? Gaia, this distracts only you!